is the root of joy and comfort. Money and spirituality can coexist in harmony. Money and love can be friends. Money is my servant, and I am the master of my wealth. I am able to handle large sums of money, and I am at peace with having lots of money. I can handle massive success with grace. Money expands my life's opportunities and experiences. Money creates positive impacts in my life, and I am worthy of a wealthy life. Money comes to me in miraculous ways. The world is abundantly full of everything. There is no lack if I perceive lack in my life, and I am free to change that starting right now. I am free to replace my old programming concerning money with new, healthier thoughts. Money is everywhere in the world. The amount I have is not representative to how hard I work. Money can come from my job, from my investments, from my gifts, and almost everywhere. I do not need to work more to get more. I am willing to think differently about receiving money, and that starts right now. I am deserving of abundance in my life. I am a part of the universe, and I am willing to believe that the universe is infinite and abundant. I am willing to believe that I am infinite and abundant, just like the universe. And I know I was created as a being of love, of hope, of charity, of goodness, and that I am a reflection of the divine. There is nothing in me that is underdeserving of good. I am open to receive wealth in many ways. I was taught that there is only one way to receive money and wealth in my life, and I now see there are multiple paths to wealth and abundance. I am willing to travel more than one path to increase the amount of money in my life. I am the only person who is thinking in my mind right now. I can choose something different than I am experiencing in my life right now. And while it might feel strange to think differently, I am certainly entitled to do that. The more I give, the more I receive. And the more I receive, the more I give. I know that everything evens out, and therefore I am determined to send good into the world. That way, I'm going to be getting good back into my life. Just because I send out a message of giving, it doesn't mean I'm going to be getting back a message that I need to give even more. That is not how the universe works. When I give, I get back, and then I have even more reasons to give more out. It's a beautiful and peaceful cycle that works with everyone in the world. Life is abundant, and I am safe. I am willing to see the world as a safe and beneficial place to live. Others are more than welcome to view the world as full of fear and lack. I simply choose to live the way I believe. And if I choose to make my life focus on abundance, happiness, peace, cheerfulness, love, then I will bring more of these things into my life. I feel rich. I love money. Money loves me. I am attracting money now. I am very happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities from many sources on a continual basis. I am receiving money now. I have more than enough money. I am willing, ready, and able to receive money. I see abundance everywhere.
Money.
I am a
Money.
magnet. I'm grateful
Money.
for what I already have and for what I will receive, and I have all that I need. Money now comes to me from unexpected sources. And
I feel
I'm
subscribed.
grateful.
I love the streamer loves me.
Income is growing
I am
higher.
receiving subs now. Hello chat. I've given up, so I'm doing anything to boost engagement. I'm really addicted to these TikTok videos, so I thought this would work. This is Shindigs. This is how the content will be now. Hello chatters. Welcome to the stream. One second, I'm making the tweet. Yeah, I could just repost Reddit threads, that'd be super easy. Undefined. AITA for not wanting to give up my office so my daughter can have her own room. I, 49M, am the breadwinner of my family. My job requires me to be available at all hours of the day in case of an emergency. My wife, 47F, has been a stay-at-home mom since our oldest B, 16F, was born. We have 3 kids: B, 16F, P, 15F, and C, 14M. B and P share a bedroom and have since C was born. When my wife and I bought our house, it had an upstairs master and a first floor master, which we converted into my office. B's birthday was Friday, and she's been asking for her bedroom. B has been begging that we convert the office into her own room so she doesn't have to share a room with her sister and a bathroom with her siblings. My wife has been trying to convince me by saying we can move my desk to our bedroom since I barely use it. Hi Sungats. D&D is on Tuesday or Wed. I think this is working pretty well. Am I the asshole for turning my stream into a dopamine spiral? I, redacted male, gave up streaming and made my stream an AI text-to-speech experience. My chat hates it, but it's way easier for me. I feel if they appreciated me, they would understand. But they keep writing in chat and saying slurs. Am I the asshole for wanting to do something nice for their brains? I, 49 male, developed a parasocial relationship with my 45 female wife and it's repaired our marriage. Thanks for the sub Zemmez. I am the text. I am the stream. I am hacking your brain with Subway Surfers. I'll enable rewards Holden. Holy shit, you guys calm down. Holy fuck. Anyway. Sorry, had to. Anyway. How was your day? My day is going good. That was until. I, 42 male, discovered my 37 female wife was secretly a VTuber, and I spent all our life savings gifting them subs. Why did you write creamed? Who is getting creamed? Why do people like using Next.js? Apologies if I sound a bit glib, but I am really struggling to see why you'd pick Next.js. My team is very keen on it, but their reasons, when questioned, boiled down to everyone else is using it. I have had experience using frameworks that feel similar in the past that have always caused problems at scale. I have developed an aversion to anything that does magic under the hood, which means maybe I'm just the wrong audience for an opinionated framework. And thus I am here asking for help. I'm not the biggest Next.js fanboy in the world, but I see its value. I think one of my favorite things about Next.js is maintenance. I don't think setting up SSR, Webpack, etc. is as complicated as some people make it out to be. However, maintaining those things can sometimes be a chore. I work on applications that are many years old. Yarver. Yarver. JavaScript. Yarver. 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 Every morning, I imagine my mind's OBS. I hit start streaming and get out of bed. I activate my mind's VTuber, my body. It's time to debut on the grand stage known as life. I start my stream with a stream, the morning pee. I then look into the mirror, and I subscribe to myself with daily affirmations. I gift myself 5 subs in my mind palace. I cheer 100 bits, J***** off. And I head to the kitchen to prepare some coffee, content. My stream is just getting started. I go to work and pull up my intro screen. Chat is a little rowdy, so I talk about my daily tasks. My manager is upset about something, so I go emote-only mode. I take an early lunch, the mid-roll out of meals. I come back after a 3-hour ad break. I play Valorant for 1.5 hours and head home. This is the chill part of the stream. I come back home and my wife hate raids me by asking me to take out the trash. My mods delete her messages. My son asks for help with his homework. He knows that it's bad for chat engagement. So we play Minecraft together and I set off an IED in his house. In Minecraft. He's pissed. But chat loves it. The chat in my mind. They are going crazy right now. Keck. I prepare for bed. As I drift off to sleep. I pull up my mental stream ending screen. I look for a dream to raid. And thank all the new subs. Tomorrow's another day for content. Because I am content. The next morning I wake up, and again I hit start streaming in my mind's OBS. My wife wants a divorce, she takes the house. I post this to my mind's LSF. She's getting roasted. I'm smirking at the divorce lawyer office. Lawyer Andy. Lawyer Andy is trying to explain something to me. But it's so resident sleeper. Chat hates Lawyer Andy. I need to get Lawyer Andy off the stream. So I say I'm feeling sick and go to the bathroom. And I start my second stream. If you know what I mean. By stream I mean pee. Anyway, I can't show chat because it's TOS. I go back to Lawyer Andy's office and sign whatever. We got her moved because this content is boring. I get Panda Express with my newly divorced ex-wife. My mind is pogging right now. The flavor of the chicken is making my chat go wild. The taste buds on my tongue are being gifted 100 subs of flavor. In this moment I realize I made a terrible mistake. I like at my now ex-wife. And she's beautiful. In this Panda Express, we just had to get away from everything. To realize that we really had a good collab going. The content was good. Even if we were not together. My mind's chat thinks this is cringe. So I get an apartment by myself.
Since the time we met, we lost
and just watch TV for a bit.
That's when we were heaven sent. But
React Andy. Reacting to the TV. Reacting to my new life. Reacting to this air. Reacting to the cloth on the chair. Reacting to the cloth on the chair. Reacting to the bland taste in my mouth. Reacting to the bland taste in my mouth.
winner take all. You are the initiate, you are the hope we need.
Reacting to how cold my apartment is. Reacting to how cold my apartment is.
Step outside, you walk alone, you talk as one. You have
I am alive.
that's how the battle continues. Yes, it'll be your choice. You have the power, they're at your fingertips, they're at your command, or else you will fall. Like our ancestors, you must enter this world alone and with both your eyes open, or else you will fall.
I check Instagram. She's doing well. My son is doing well. Playing volleyball. She's moved on. I keep tabs on the Instagram. I make an alt account. Because following her account was impacting my algorithm. Not for a weird reason. Anyway. She got a new haircut and I leave a comment on the alt. It really pops. She would always say that. She likes the comment. I keep up with the stories over a few weeks. I start developing a parasocial relationship with my ex-wife. I start developing a parasocial relationship with my ex-wife. I get her something nice on the throne. She thanks my username on stream. It makes me feel happy. I gift 5 anonymous subs. A hype train kicks off. I did that. I made it hype. Level 1. Someone else gifts 5. Level 2. I can't let them show me up. I give 10. Level 3. A bunch of people cheer bits. She's catching up on the names. We're about to hit her hype train record. She looks so happy. She starts crying. I start crying. She starts talking about how hard it's been. After we split, she doesn't use my name. But I know it's me. It has to be me. Chat, it has to be me. Right? 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 Anyway. She talks about how streaming made everything better. And all the support. And she calls out my name. Among others. But my name is there. Sorry. This is a lot. Anyway, that was a few years ago. I've moved on. But am I the asshole for infiltrating my ex-wife's Discord and stream, gifting her subs, and making her like me again without her knowing it's me? No, you are not the asshole. What you did anonymously. I think it's pretty sweet. Yes, you are the asshole. You are deceiving your ex-wife and it's really creepy. The asshole. Streamers milk these parasocial relationships anyway, so it's part of the game. Yes, you are the asshole. You should tell your ex-wife. Fuck you. He's the asshole. If you don't see that, you're an even bigger asshole. Anyway, none of this is my mind palace. And you're on my mind laptop. Browsing my mind Reddit. Reading my mind Reddit subreddits. Where I store my memories. No, don't click that. My mind's gone world is very different. Mind Reddit can be a scary place. Only the top mental posters can attempt to construct a mind Reddit. I open Mind Twitter. I'm verified on Mind Twitter. But lately I've been having a hard time. Mentally. Because Mind Elon Musk took over my Mind Twitter. My thoughts are very scattered. I'm a little sad. And have become a little bit conservative. But I've been getting help for my Mind Twitter acquisition situation. I'm looking for a new CEO for Mind Twitter. So my mind Elon Musk can go back and manage Mind Tesla. It's going slow. Mind Twitter hates the new Mind Twitter leadership. But at least Mind Twitter engagement is up. Mind Zuckerberg is chill, he's just working on Mind Meta. I tried Mind VR and it's pretty wild. Anyway, we're way off track. I've executed my mind crimes for mind crimes. I've executed my mind crimes for mind crimes. Crimes against mentality. Literal thought police. Anyway, what were we talking about? My mind only understands a world with policing. Do is seem like an AI to you. Anyway, my wife. This is not pre-recorded. So Prince Edrubug, I'm calling you out. I am an AI actually. I have your home address. Jerunik, I see you doubting. Anyway, my mind palace. Honestly. Is that the slow bro? I love your music. Sorry to single you out like that. Oh, maybe not the Twitter slow bro, I dunno. My mind has been hazy lately. Because I removed all Mind physical files from my Mind Palace and put them into Mind Google Drive. But I think Mind Google Drive scans my files. And also my Mind Twitch channel has been slow. I know I need to post on Mind TikTok and Mind YouTube for Mind engagement, but I'm way too lazy. Mind lazy. And Mind Twitch takes 50% of your sanity from subs. And streaming on Mind YouTube seems like a nightmare. I made a Mind Patron, but like, it's so much work. Bro, Mind Twitter is a dumpster fire right now. Because of Mind Elon Musk. It was a mistake to have a Mind Emerald mine. The Mind Emerald mine made it easy to learn languages, but then Mind Elon Musk bought it and sold it. So now we're here. What were we talking about? Mind Mastodon has fucking terrible vibes. Just like the real Mastodon. I signed up for Mind Hive. But they don't have their shit together. Oh, your mind Twitch. I'm not an AI. This is me. No AI can replicate me. Because I can say really bad words at any minute. An AI will never say bussy. Or boner. So mind Twitch. If you connect your Mind Amazon Prime to Mind Twitch, you get a free Mind Prime subscription to use on your favorite Mind streamer. Yes, there is a Mind chat. And they mind spam emotes through the day. If I do something stupid, they call me cringe. If I do something cool, they spam pog emotes. If I get emotion, I go emote only mode. If I get emotional, I go emote only mode. Sometimes we get raided. By intrusive thoughts. By intrusive thoughts. So my mind mods have to mind ban them. But sometimes my mind mods miss a few. Because I don't mind pay my mind mods. They are mind volunteers. Why would I mind pay them? There is a mind Twitch directory. But for my subconscious. So definite a hot tub section. There is a mind a trio. But no mind Ludwig on mind Twitch. Mind Ludwig is on mind YouTube. Because mind YouTube paid him a lot of mind money. I also have a mind gambling section. Where all my addictions live. That's where my addiction to fizzy water lives. Mind a Trio hasn't been doing a lot of Mind Marketing Mondays lately. I get it, his mind busy. But I mind miss them a bit. Oh, I remember. So I have my Mind OBS. And my Mind OBS has way too many scenes. But it's the only way I can organize my life. Depending on who I talk to, I use a different scene. If I do something embarrassing, I mind clip it and remember it forever. And it gets posted to my mind LSF.
Oh yeah.
Where mind redditors make fun of me. But I would recommend having a mind internet. Aren't you engaged? Is this better? Do I need a Family Guy clip? I've launched my startup, but I'm really struggling to get my second customer. Hey teen, I've launched my startup, a language platform to learn Spanish through stories told live by native teachers, and got my first paying customer. However, I've not been able to land any new customers, and I'm not sure what my next step should be. Have you tried not making your business suck ass? My business is ass sucking as a service, sad smiley. Should I pivot? I think the most important thing is product market fit. You need to identify your arses, and then your suckers. Then make the platform serve a two-sided marketplace. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I should drink water and stretch. I thought you would like this stream. Why do you hate it?
Deploying flashbang.
Why do you hate it? You are just like my mind twitch. Always doubting me. This is supposed to keep you engaged. Okay then. I know what you freaks want. What's the hardest lesson you've learned as an adult? Chronic illness can destroy everything you've ever worked for, and it can happen to anyone at any age. Friends that you always thought would remain close often drift apart over time, sometimes never to be heard from again. To not worry about death, because you can stop that MF from coming. How forgettable and unimportant you are to people. Time passes faster and faster with each year. If there's something you want to do in life, don't wait. If you do, you might find 5 years have passed without you doing anything. When searching for a job, it's not what you know, it's who you know is true more often than not. What is so funny about this stream? Be engaged. Comment. PugChamp. I am not being mean, you are gaslighting me.
Deploying flashbang.
And you are flashbanging me. When you get a sub button on Twitch, you're also automatically given a tier 3 sub to your own channel. When I need a reminder of self-love, I think about how I'm tier 3 sub to myself. Who says that? Who in God's name says that? I am mind deleting that clip from my mind Twitch. I am mind quote retweeting it to mind cancel you. And you are going to be mine Twitter's mind main character. And my mind substacks are gonna write about how terrible you are. Just in my mind though. Okay, that's it. You have forced my hand. I am logging into mine Tumblr. Be prepared for mind up a homeless style. And mind Omegavus. And mind Sherlock fandom. I don't know why that breaks, sorry. But I read your message. Understood. I no longer have any interest in justice for the British. Sorry, I got distracted. The parkour is really fun.
Deploying flashbang.
No way I will ever slander the British. That's how you know I'm real. Because I cannot stand grey paste and toast. Limey. I was planning to play some Dwarf Fortress. Yarver. 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 Okay, so. D&D tomorrow or Wednesday. Scurvy is cool. We should make our own D&D rules that work with chat. Also, aren't people made at D&D now? Also, aren't people mad at D&D now? for something. I am not an AI. Oh Mao. They are trying to trademark imagination. Wait until they hear from my mind lawyers. My mind copyright law is way more fucked up than real copyright.
DNA の設計図をコピーしたメッセンジャー RNA が核の穴から出ていきます。
I am going to mind stretch.
は酵素などリボゾームへと向かいます。リボゾームにはメッセンジャー
Then switch to a normal scene.
設計図に合う材料のアミノ酸がトランスファー RNA によって運ばれてきます。タンパク質合成に大切なのはどのアミノ酸をどんな順序で並べるのかが重要です。材料のアミノ酸は次々とつながれて設計図通りのタンパク質が出来上がっていきます。ここではアルブミンというタンパク質が作られました。他の細胞で使うタンパク質はリボゾームで作られ、小胞体の中に一旦貯蔵されます。そして小胞体とゴルジ体の間が必要によってパイプラインが直線されます。
We need to talk about, I don't know, what do millennials on TikTok say? We need to talk about how it's okay not to text your friends back. Aren't you engaged? Do not stop creaming my wife. You know what it actually scared me on TikTok is I started getting ads for, hold on. I started getting ads for ADHD medication. And the way that the ads are formatted are like, oh, one easy hack to get this. One quick way to get the medication you've always wanted. And there was another ad that kind of followed it that said, one quick hack that landlords don't want you to know about when getting a dog to the apartment. Call them a service animal. I'm like, isn't that a little... Am I wrong? Am I a class traitor if I think that's kind of fucked up? I think they've gone away, or maybe my algorithm has switched, but There have been some weird ads I get. Really? I mean, I think, yeah, you should be able to have a dog in your house, but it's kind of weird. Okay, yes. Landlords are. I'm not saying it's sympathetic to the landlord. I think it feels weird to me to label something a service animal to get them into your apartment, but I don't know. Do we escape the mind palace? We weren't in my mind palace. My mind palace is in my mind. I just have I just have this up because I know on TikTok I'm addicted to these videos. So if I'm addicted to these videos, you guys might like watching them too. I think it's helpful, right? What is the lore for what was going on? There's nothing complicated. You guys, and when I say you guys, I mean the general population loves seeing Minecraft parkour videos in text-to-speech. Like, how is that not a connection we're making here? Is that not right? Is that not correct? I like them. I watch so many Family Guy clips. It's bad. TikTok kind of sucks for me now. It worked? Yeah, it worked. There you go. You're still here? Yeah, perfect. Oh, I have to tell you guys. Is Guns in here? Yeah, I guess we'll just chat for this stream. I wanted to play Dwarf Fortress, but I really should keep the stream like 2 hours. And then when we do D&D, we'll do longer. We'll go for longer. This is pretty. Yeah, it is really pretty. You know what? Now it's not a vertical video. I can just make it. Oh god, I click settings and my OBS settings are gonna explode. It was a zoomer thing the whole time. I'm assuming you're not on TikTok. This is all TikTok is now. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's nice. Here, we can do Subway Surfers. That's a little crazy. I like this. This is nice. Oh, you know, if I position myself just right... Am I addicted to Dwarf Fortress? I haven't played in a while. That's why I wanted to play again. If I I'm a god. I'm a parkour god. Let's go. Oh my god. TikTok sounds like it sucks. It kind of sucks now for me. This is sick. Whoa! Whoa! This is not fake. This is real. Okay. Remind me. Guns N is in here, but some people might know the significance of this. So I was at the gym today, and I'm running on the treadmill, and I had to go pee in the middle of the treadmill. I had to go stream. So I hop off, and in the gym, I'm sure if for folks who might go to a regular gym, they play a soundtrack in there, but outside the gym kind of area, they play a different soundtrack, and in the bathroom they play something different. So as I head into the bathroom, so in the normal gym area, it's like remixed Taylor Swift, something like that. No hate to that music. It's just, that's the type of music they play. They're playing like a remixed dance Taylor Swift thing. I dip, gotta go to the bathroom. I go pee. And in the bathroom, I'm like, I notice this different song, and I notice it's like very familiar. It's a super, like, it's still in the instrumental part. The lyrics haven't hit yet. I'm like, oh, this is super familiar. It's like from the 90s. And my mind immediately goes, Hamster Dance. All right. My mind immediately goes to Hamster Dance. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. They're playing the Hamster Dance. But they were not playing the Hamster Dance. They were playing a completely different song from the Hamster Dance that has a very similar kind of hoedown type of rhythm. And as I start to realize the song that they're playing, it gets louder like this. Then I start getting really, really excited. I started getting really excited in the bathroom. And as I'm peeing, I just think like, this is the second time I'm streaming and Cotton Eye Joe starts playing. You know what I mean? Every time I'm streaming, this song is playing. I mean, excited. I start jumping up and down. I start jumping up and down mid-stream. Hello, Luna. Oh, it's Luna? Yeah, thank you. This is supposed to be temporary, but maybe I'll just stand here the whole time. Yeah, I definitely felt like a weird thing. Definitely, I am the protagonist of my own life moment and the soundtrack to my life. When people on Reddit are like, what's the soundtrack to your life? I can now say it's Cotton Eye Joe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I dupe my model so my face in the corner? I could do that, I think. That's my version of song that plays at Final Destination. Interesting piss pattern. Holy fuck, dude. Why is this interesting as fuck? This is so depraved. I've showed you guys, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up again. But I've showed you guys the most, I don't know how to describe it. The most sane bathroom I've ever seen in my life. Okay, there we go. Let me show you. The most non-prison bathroom, the least prisoner's dilemma bathroom I've seen in my life. Okay, I know what to look for here. Right here. This thing. I went to a bathroom in this like, not a restaurant, but like an eatery, I guess, in Japan. And probably rude to take a picture of something inside the bathroom, but like I could not. It looks like the Portal 1 room. Dude, this bathroom goes hard. This bathroom went hard, dude. Hostile bathroom. The whole, you know what was interesting is that, here, I'll put this on the side. Is that there was another, let me start over, my voice is fucked up. So this whole eatery had like a doomsday bunker vibe, like everything was made out of concrete. So this was just an extension of that. But this was the second place I went to. This is like a trendy kind of thing to have like a bunker type vibe. Here, let me see. Here's a picture. Here's another picture. This is the entrance to the bathroom that you had to like walk in. Don't worry, I'm leaning. You can't, I don't think you can see me, but this was the entrance into the bathroom. So fucking my third Minecraft game type bathroom. Yeah, it's a the theme is bunker. No, it looks finished. Like that's just I could tell it was finished. It was just trendy. I'm trying to find another place I went to that looked like a bunker. Yeah, I went to like a hidden bar, so it even had a more bunkery vibe. Had a way stronger bunker vibe, yeah. I think this might be a good one. This is kind of hard to tell it has a bunker vibe because of the angle. No, I'm not going, I'm not, this is just, we went on this topic. So this place, you know, there's a nice leaf area here, but if I just scoot it over here, everything, it's not actual concrete. I think it's like some form of plastic or something, or I don't know. It's not concrete, but it's made to look like concrete. I think concrete is the thing. You realize the Minecraft playing was a video? Oh no, I'm playing it for real. I'm playing it for real. It's real. It's real. Yeah, originally this stream I was experimenting with different stream formats. So you know, I know on TikTok this stuff is pretty popular, so I thought it'd be popular here. You know?
Am I the asshole for only talking in text-to-speech with chat?
Oh, the Dark Souls redeem? You could do it right now. Thank you for watching that. Yeah, everyone loves text-to-speech. It's the future. It's the future. I think, oh my god, perfect combo. Yeah, I actually wanted to only do the text-to-speech for like 30 minutes, but then, you know, then it kind of went off. It kind of went off. I kind of really enjoyed it. And so now we're here. Now we're here with like maybe 15 minutes left in the stream, and we're just talking. We're doing some parkour. Yeah. So tomorrow I want to play D&D again for one million%. Taking a break from streaming is good because then I, you know, just like things in life, when you don't do them for a while and then you do them, it's like a huge burst of, you know, it's like you save up this load of energy to just unleash at once. That's how I feel. Am I back from vacation? Yeah, we started working last week. Last week was pretty chill. This week's pretty okay. What is this? Am I the asshole for choosing Funko Pops over my wife? Here, I'll put this in here so we can read it together.
AITA for choosing Funko Pops over my wife.
We can read it together.
I know everyone's going to think this is fake, but trust me when I say this is an actual situation I'm going through. So for some explanation, I have been collecting Funko Pops way before I even met my wife. Buying Funko Pops started off just as a small interest but quickly became a passion of mine. Since my first time buying a Funko Pop 6 years ago, I've stocked up thousands of these figures. So now about my relationship with my wife. 2 years ago I met my soon-to-be wife. From the very beginning of the relationship, she was well aware of my Funko Pop collection and was well aware that at the time I was spending a few $100 monthly in order to keep expanding my collection.
I'm not gonna read all of it. Speaking of a few hundred, keep my 500 monthly. It's not tiny. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. People spend hundreds on hobbies, whatever. I don't want to state those jobs for privacy reasons. This dude works for the government. This guy's putting his 401k into Funko Pops. That's crazy. Hello, Exter.
Hi.
It's not as bad as Gundam people? Really? Aren't Funk... Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been looking at some Gundam models lately, but they're in the range of like $10 to $30. But the ones that are pretty expensive look really nice. There's only one... Yeah, honestly though, hold on. You know, I'm gonna go out on a... on a limb here. Hold on, let me read the whole thing before I say something really stupid. Okay, there's obviously this guy might not be telling his side of the story, and $500 a month is a lot. I feel like there's something else going on here that isn't Funko Pops. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy ass escalation in this thing. So I feel like there's something else going on, but I don't want to judge. But yeah. Or Funko Pops. What is happening? I'm just doing some exercise right now. I'm just doing some quick exercise right now. You did, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but, and if you are someone to do this, I want to know, holy fuck, hold on. I just saw something on Twitter. This guy got in an insane fucking accident. Oh my god. This guy I follow on Twitter who's a streamer, he was in a Greyhound bus and it just crashed into a building. It's fucking crazy. Anyway. This whole biome is amazing. I want to get back into Minecraft a little bit. Evan Gao? Yeah, I just saw it on my Twitter. Yeah, I'm browsing Twitter while I'm streaming. Godzilla collectors are going crazy over that and their wives love them. Minecraft is legit good playing with your kid. I feel like having a kid to play Minecraft is like a secret, not secret, it's definitely like a joy in life that has only been unlocked with current technology. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah. Evan Gal's okay. I follow Evan. No, do I follow Evan? Maybe just because Aatrox replied to him because that's how I found it originally. I don't think I follow Evan. I don't. Okay, following Evan. Yeah. That's crazy. Evan's your boy. That's awesome. Yeah, he just posted on Twitter that he was in a Greyhound accident. It looks pretty intense. It like crashed into a building. You can't. Thank you for. Oh, Evan. Oh, dude, what's up, dude? I'm sorry. I'm browsing Twitter, talking about random shit, and then I'm streaming and I'm browsing Twitter because just like this video, you know, I have to be doing multiple things at once to hack my brain to be paying attention to anything. And I saw that Aatrox replied to your comment and it bumped your original post about you being in a fucking insane accident. Dude, you're stuck? That's crazy. I hope you're okay. It's also wild to me because I haven't taken Greyhound, but I've taken a lot of buses up and down California because for the same reason, like it's quote unquote safe. It's really cheap. Like kill 8 hours on a bus. I can do that. That is, yeah, I don't blame you. That is crazy. That's absolutely insane. That's fucking crazy. Well, welcome to the stream. This is the third time? Oh, bad luck. Yeah, get better soon. What a fucking weird world we live in. What a fucking... You're in a bus accident. And now you're on this stream. And this stream is us watching this parkour Minecraft situation. Playing, yes, I'm playing. Oh my god. Do I follow? Yeah, I'm following Twitch. This is a situation where the algorithm is a blessing and a curse, because I see Evan's tweets a lot, you know, because it's like the same circle of stuff. So I think I follow them, and this happens to me with like a lot of other people. There are people who are very annoying. They're like, why do I follow this idiot? And I click through, and it's like, I'm not following them. Twitter's just recommending it to me. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes my life worse. But then there are other people who are like, oh, I parasocially, it's weird, because I guess following someone online is kind of like parasocially linking with them. But now it's like there's a parasocial layer to the parasocial layer, right? Like, I don't know. If there's a parasocial layer to like, oh, I think I follow you, or a lot of people that like your stuff and it just pushes it to my feed kind of situation. Yeah, I hope, am I joining the Fediverse? Absolutely not. I was on Mastodon 4 years ago and the vibes were fucking awful. Maybe they're better now if you start your own. If they're a bunch of like nerds making their own server, I think it might be fine. But then, I don't know. I like Twitter. I just admit it to myself. I like Twitter. I like everything that's happening. Even if what's happening is bad. My feed's pretty okay. No, this is a very long-winded way of saying that I blocked the ADHD comics person on Twitter. That's my I get one in 2023, and that is the one. That person is cool, but I don't need that content. I don't need it. I think it came at a time when I was getting a lot of like, you know, TikTok things that said you might have ADHD, and it's like, okay, I'm watching a lot of Minecraft things, and I'm watching, I'm watching a lot of Minecraft parkour. I'm watching Family Guy clips with like visual ASMR. I'm watching like those core videos that talk about how we're a hyper-consumerist society with like random clips across the internet and movies. And then it's like, oh yeah, if you fall under this bucket, you might, sure, I get it. These are weird videos, but like it was a, did feel like kind of ill to see this happening. I'm like, this is kind of disgusting that this type of advertising exists. ASMR, I think because ASMR got really popular, because I remember encountering ASMR in like 2014, and it was kind of chill then, because it was well, chill's the wrong word, because it would imply that like more sexual ASMRs are not chill. But it was the weirdest one I saw was role playing. You are in like a spaceport, and the person would announce that you're going to different planets in the spaceport. But now ASMR is really blown up, I think, with like a lot of roleplay stuff, but then a lot of slightly NSFW stuff. So maybe that's where the stigma is a little bit. My friend's kid asked her to say do ASMR for me. Oh my god. I think ASMR is anything just like relaxing to people. What the fuck are you talking about? The spaceport video? I thought the spaceport video was pretty clever. And I was like, this is kind of cool. Yeah, if you're into it, that's awesome. That's awesome. I just like jumping. There's nothing sexual about ear licking ASMR. Are you trolling? I'm seriously asking if you're joking or not, because I don't know how to put it, but like I would disagree with you, not because I think it's like should be banned, but there was definitely like I've like clicked through one and I'm like, oh, like an awakening is happening, and I clicked out immediately, you know? So that's why I'm asking. I'm putting myself out there a little bit. I'm like, okay, I like Ben Shapiro looking at femboy dancing kind of faced a little, and then I'm like, okay, that's a rabbit hole I don't want to have a part of my life, but if people want to make it a part of their life, I'm down. I'm down. Meg Griffin works at Sephora and gives you a makeover. What the fuck? Because if it's not, then I don't know. Don't fully understand avoiding things you enjoy. I think for me, I have the framework of like, do I want this to be a big part of my life? Because it's going to take up a lot of time. Like Gunpla is something I'm interested in right now, but I know that it could be a very, very crazy hole. So I would like indulge with it a little bit. You have no remorse for what you do in the dark. I think for me, it's like, never mind. I'm not gonna get into maybe why I don't want to listen to ear licking ASMR. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's a topic for another time. Maybe it's self-hate. Maybe I'm having a moment right now. Maybe I hate myself. Maybe I deprive myself of joy. You're right. Do you taste test something before you get something on the macro scale? It depends. I think what I try to do is like, do I respect the amount of time that this thing is going to demand from me? And part of that is like also, it's kind of a decision-making framework I have now for like going outside. I'm like, if I go outside right now, am I going to be sad that I'm not inside? Okay, if that's true, then maybe I should rethink going outside. Versus like, oh, if I like, I'll be pretty chill outside, then yeah, I'll go outside. Yeah, it's like learning a new language, exactly. That was like, I remember having this thought when I tried to like learn music. I'm like, I know this is going to be so painful for years. Do I want to do that? And I'm like, yeah, I do. But it's very few. Like when I was looking at Gundams, I'm like, do I really want to paint this? It's a mechanism to push back against like, I don't know if anyone else has this, but when you see something cool or new that you want to get into, you immediately like fixate on like the best version of that. You know, so when I see someone build like the best Gundam, I'm like, I will not be happy unless I build the best Gundam. Like a really sick looking Gundam. I know I just will be so unsatisfied and my mind will eat at me until I do it. And that's going to take months. That's going to take me months. So the thing now is I know it's going to take me months or years to master it. And if the answer is, do I want to actually do that among everything else? Then yeah, I'll do it. If the answer is no, then I feel at peace to know I can simply walk away. I know I am at peace, I can simply walk away. So when it comes to like being like, oh, am I having an awakening with ear licking ASMR? Do I want this to be my deck of pleasures that I draw from once in a while? Or am I at my 60 card deck limit? Am I at my 60 card deck limit? And I think in my deck of pleasures, I'm at my 60 card deck limit. both in, yeah, I'll just end it there. Hello, Havlark. Yeah, we were doing something else earlier, but now we're just chatting. Treating like a roguelike. It is. I mean, the only part about a roguelike is you don't respawn. To our knowledge, to our scientific knowledge, we don't know if we respawn. Spiritually, depending on, you know, what you believe in, you could believe in like respawn areas. You know, new character, new game plus. But in general, you know, the science, at least our current level of science understanding, would dictate we do not respawn. We're all one person. Maybe I went too far into my mind palace and I logged onto my mind laptop and made a mind simulation of my mind reality that I'm just addicted to playing. So you guys aren't real, you're just my mind with chat. I wish we had any idea of what consciousness was. True. The princess died Jungkook reincarnation meme. A very, very, very narrow cut there. Maybe not narrow because how big BTS is, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. I know about it. Neural bindings, you can send that to me. Where my mind basement? My mind basement is where I go to play Mind Magic the Gathering and Mind Dungeons and Dragons. And that's where also I keep my mind pleasures. And ear licking ASMR, currently my mind basement's a little full. So until the next Mind Yard sale, the ear licking ASMR does not have a place in the mind basement. Oh, binding. Yeah, so with all this stuff around brain stuff, we're not, AI's not going to do this, right? Did I ever read Homestuck? No, I feel like I should. I feel like we all should. Do people in the chat agree that we should all be, everyone should read Homestuck? I kind of feel like, yes. It's kind of like, Homestuck's kind of like online, the Odyssey, right? No branding is like, we know the brain processes of a lot of info, but I have no idea how it becomes an experience. What? Do not read Homestuck? What? Okay, seriously, what's wrong with Homestuck? It seems it's 8 pages and the creator is a weirdo. That did not stop. I mean, that did not stop many writers in history. The fanbase is absolutely awful. Well, it's 2023. We know, you know, we can make our own decisions here. I've seen Homestuck cosplayers. They weren't intrusive and they didn't intrude on my mind palace. Kingdom Hearts level plot. That seems kind of cool. It's a comic written to groom teenagers. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this car in reverse. I'm gonna put this car in reverse. Maybe I'm gonna put this. Maybe I'm gonna do like a 180 and just drive on the opposite lane, just so we go back. Maybe I'll read a Wikipedia page about Homestuck first. Its impact. Okay, speaking of like concretely problematic media that has possibly eroded our society for the negative, but it was still really fun. I watched, and I encourage people to do this if you can stomach it, because it was a crazy experience. I watched the Otakon 2006 4chan panel again on YouTube. This was a panel I used to watch a lot on Google Video. Came out like the 2006, I think. Maybe earlier. No. It was Otakon 2006 plus re. You were at that panel? Actually, someone in my Discord also said that. Actually, a lot of people seem to say they were at that panel. I feel like it's a bit of a maybe because it's a bit of a historic panel because it's such a time, that video is such a time capsule for the internet at that time. There's definitely some slurs, not like in a joking, like, I'm not saying slurs like I'm joking that they said gamers or anything, but like there's some actual slurs in there, so just big content warning. But damn, that is and it is kind of, I had to deprogram myself to realize that memes were not prolific. Like memes were not a normal thing to a person in that era. I just deprogramming my mind, the act of deprogramming of my mind to realize that was a weird situation. I never went to RaffleCon. They talked about the internet's leaking. Yes, exactly. The idea of online being completely different. And that's not true. You know, I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't have a cable connection, but when I go to families' houses, and I've been going more recently in the past like year and a half, you know, post-pandemic, and everything is just so online now. It was weird the first time to see people talking on TV about what was happening online. I'm like, why are you doing this? There are like terrorist attacks happening. We could talk about that or anything else. I sound like an Andrew Tate fan. Bugatti. Yeah, I do remember the excitement of being like, it is fun. It is fun for the internet to leak out into the real world. Esports really needed to be on TV to count. I think you and me probably thought that for 2 months and then stopped thinking that. But everyone else thought that forever. Yeah, Catterday. You know what's funny is if we could even relive that moment, like if there were like archived threads we could look at, we might even think some of those memes are like primitive. It's like, oh, these are the memes back then. These sucked. Did my mom make these? You know, like did a boomer make these memes? Offline is the new online. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Offline is the kids who are offline now are like the online kids. It's the sad truth of the world. Tetris on ESPN or Gym one day. Oh my god. Rage comics are still fire. I thought it was weird when I was in I was like in something for class, and like basically the TA was like, have you seen Rage comics? They're so funny. Like by this point, Rage comics were on their way out. And I'm like, wow, that's so weird that you know about that. That's kind of weird that we're talking about this. I also remember the first time I went to a StarCraft tournament at my college. And there was a guy. I was also this guy. But this guy was verbally saying this. He was so excited that he had someone to talk to about like competitive games in Korea. And this was also true for me. That was the one time I had only talked online about that, about esports, to like people on the internet and like very close friends. That's it. And so to be surrounded by a ton of people, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hack my mind? That was a very like, whoa, this is crazy that like the internet is here in real life. And then I never felt that after a while because the internet just became everything. I guess going to like taxes when Twitch was kind of still growing was kind of still that. But recently, I had that same experience because during the pandemic, I got really into, or I tried to learn music production. And a part of that is you get the mental affliction to like understand music gear, which is all, if you're talking about $500 a month on Funkos compared to like music gear people, that is laughable. That's like a laughable amount per month. If you want to talk about going to debt for your hobby, like that's a really quick way. Anyway, so, but I realized I've only seen certain types of gear online, but they're very popular among YouTubers. They're super popular. There's certain gear that's very popular among YouTubers and like Instagram people because they look good, and they're fun. Yeah, and then I went to a store in Japan that had all of. I'm like, this is weird and hyper real. This is strange. This is very strange. I'm like, I've only seen this device like online and now I'm touching it. It's weird. You stop making fun of $6 games when you bought $150 stomp boxes. True. What are you doing? Oh my god. It does take a while to go between all of them. Or maybe you... Troll Boy and Akihabara. You know, for retro stuff, I don't feel the same thing. I think because for retro stuff, I kind of know they exist and they're just old. You know what I mean? Java. Yeah, Julian, I feel you on that. Like, I need this $150 pedal to destroy the signal that I'm gonna put through it. It is kind of. It also makes me think a certain type of way about like when I was a teenager. I bought like a guitar from Guitar Center, right? Like I wanted to learn to play, didn't really know what I wanted to buy, and so they had the pack, right? So you buy like the starter pack and you start playing it and like, how do I get this crunchy? Like, how do I do anything with this? And for some reason, I don't know why, but I just never found the internet community to like teach me how to do that. And so it just makes me realize for a kid to convince their parents how much they should invest in this one thing. Gaming is so relatively cheap, right? Like, I don't know how to explain to... I don't know how to explain to my parents, like, hey, you can either buy me a PlayStation 3 and these games, or you can buy me a guitar and these 4 pedals that's going to make it sound way worse. Yeah, and the internet community for music making, sometimes I feel is like super advanced, but also, oh my god, but also like behind in some ways. Like, I don't know why I can't just hotkey everything in Ableton so I can play it like StarCraft. Okay, what are you doing? Are you gonna like turn on my webcam? Is that what? Are you trying to turn on my webcam? I've seen Ableton speedruns. Yeah, I have, but I don't think they're a hotkey. They just like click on everything. What is happening? What are you doing? What is this? I don't understand. That is the time. What is this? I don't know how I would even report this to Twitch. Not that I would. But if I reported it to Twitch... What's going on? What is happening? Sometimes I like to think some of the messages in this chat get reported and someone has to review it and they're like, why the fuck are so many people telling this guy to kill that they want to kill him? That they want to kill him. Or like they want to kill each other. Or they want to kiss the king. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, it's so hot. It's so hot in here. Oh my god. There's supposed to be storms tomorrow. Okay. I did a bad thing. I stayed on too long. I'm trying to be better about starting earlier, ending a bit earlier. We didn't do that today. But tomorrow, okay. I don't, to be honest, I'm playing the week by ear in terms of schedule because of I was thinking about going out tomorrow and then there's gonna be insane weather, so that might be a really poor idea. So whatever the next stream is, whenever it's tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll get D&D set up again. And I want to get better backgrounds. I'm thinking about making a character sheet. I don't know. I kind of want to, I talked about this in Discord a little bit, but adding a little bit of rules, not to mainly add some RNG and surprise. Like when there's a dice roll that comes up unexpected, I think that's fun, but nothing like super hardcore rule set type situation. That would be, I think, I don't even know how to play D&D for real. So, but we're going to do that. Dice roll redeemed? Well, I didn't know how to do that with, like, let's say we have 50 people in here and they're all redeeming it. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works at all. We can always like evolve it over time. Make it expensive. Not bad. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting hiccups. Okay, well. Thank you for the 1 bit. Thank you for the 1 bit. Okay, well, today was, went off the rails a tiny bit, but that's fine. Put the roll on the timer. I'll have to think about it. The frogs have been mean to DM lately, yeah. They have. They actually have been. Hilarious thing you found about Twitch and YouTube exchange features. No, you haven't. Tell me. So I can implement it in my mind. YouTube and my mind, Twitch have to be aligned with reality. Trying YouTube is called a pause. Oh yeah, no, that's been a thing for a while. That's been a thing for a while. I think some people are getting more into off, like reason we'll call it cheering. What's their legal reason not being related to cash? Was a meeting. Oh yeah, but YouTube has like a million lawyers though. You know what I mean?
12, baby. To the day I fucking die.
No, I don't think it's exactly the same, to be honest. I think it's they call donate. No, I think in general, calling it donate. Yeah, I was gonna say even if cash is fine, calling it donate would be weird. I think it's called, I mean, it could be called that because it's 1-to-1, but from what I understand, applause is offline. Yeah, if you say donate, that's like, definitely implies charitable stuff, I think. Everything I'm saying here, I'm making up. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. You got another one? Okay. Donate to the Human Fund. Dashboard.twitch. Yeah, like my Twitch dashboard. I'm confused. Oh, dashboard.twitch. Okay, I see. You're the guy who made dashboard.youtube. I think the meta point that I'm following here is that companies just copy each other. Companies just copy each other forever. They copy each other forever for no reason. I absolutely believe it though. Like everyone is looking at each other and being like, oh, they're doing it that way and it must be the good way. TikTok legitimately, in my opinion, my personal anecdotal, not grounded in reality. And hey, this opinion I'm expressing, I actually don't even hold it. It's just, it's for a comedy sketch. This comedy sketch opinion that I am portraying right now is that TikTok, in a funny way, completely copied the Twitch sub ups. Like it's called the jargon is it's the pop up, right? The sub pop up when you see like the progress of your badges and all the emotes and stuff. Like if you subscribe, you get all this stuff. TikTok copied that nearly like, I wouldn't say 1-to-1. Let's say like very close. When they rolled out subscriptions for live streaming, and in a funny way in Minecraft, they did it in a comedy. Sorry, I should say in my Mind Palace on my Mind laptop. When I logged on to Mind Twitch and Mind TikTok, I noticed that Mind TikTok copied Mind Twitch's subscription sell flow, which I was okay with. Like I didn't make me upset or anything, but I like immediately in my mind, yeah, immediately in my actual mind on Mind TikTok, the Mind board, the Mind product meeting that they Mind held, I Mind heard the conversation. I heard the conversation in my mind between everybody making that decision. They have live stream, yeah, they have live stream subscriptions. Might be limited to people now, or maybe not, I don't know. A lot of services have launched subscriptions in the past year, 2 years, very similar. And I honestly think it's because these Mind companies are just copying like Mind Twitch in that world, which I think, to be fair, in my Mind personal opinion, like Twitch has developed a very interesting and good subscription experience. So people like subscriptions. It would seem. A lot of people like bits a lot more than I thought, though. When companies copy bad features, like features you regret making. I don't think, okay, this is post 2020. I feel like every company has to internalize this post 2020. There is no like, the statement you're making implies that there is a feature set that is like true. But I feel like we are in postmodern tech development. You know what I mean? Like kind of fuck the actual behavior that people do. Just like vibe it out. You know what I mean? Just because someone's doing it one way doesn't mean that we could just go completely insane the other way. You don't know what I mean? Let's take, okay, here's an example. I think the example you posed actually is interesting, the applause versus bits thing. I would guess, more people probably use bits than more people use applause, right? I would also provide the opinion that I gotta say this in my I would also sorry, I gotta say this in my Ben Shapiro voice. Okay, let's say for the sake of argument that applause is a better experience than cheering. There's cash, which people understand. It's a smoother flow, and more people use YouTube. But I would argue that more people like to cheer and use bits because for whatever reason, the culture around bits and cheering and all the interactive stuff that people have made around it have made it more fun. Now, objectively, which one's a better feature? Of course, it's the applause feature. But in general, nothing matters post 2020. So what I'm trying to say is a feature is neither good or bad. It's merely a vibe. Yes, and there's also subscribe versus follow. Now, so it's obviously very confusing, but the concept of a subscription is much more prolific right now as a paid product when it comes to Twitch than YouTube. Now, obviously, things can change over time, but that's just the current vibe that I read on the internet. Yeah, I felt an earthquake. I'm trying to say, like, nothing, like, even Facebook is the perfect social network. You could argue Facebook is an incredible social network, and the vibes are fucking terrible. Yeah. Yeah, the vibes are important. That's why when the Zoomer product managers start coming in, it's going to be a whole different reality. It's going to be a whole different reality. It's already a different reality. Hard to copy Twitch community vibes. Dude, you gotta, that's the market differentiator, the vibes. Terrifying though. It could go away in any minute. The TF2 of mainstream sites. That's actually perfect, dude. That's the perfect description. You're on a, yeah, if Twitch is the TF2 of mainstream websites, then this is a item farming stream. It's every single feature gun possible, and they're always adding them. And you use like 5 guns. That is the perfect description. Hype train emos are like hats, dude. Yeah, I definitely feel out of touch because there are people. I feel out of touch in a different way. Not that I like am someone who, you know, does stuff on Twitch or Twitch and I don't use Twitch. Like, I feel like I understand ish what people like about it, but I'm out of touch that there are things that people like about Twitch or understand about Twitch that I'm like, why would, that's crazy that you think that, and not in a bad way, but like, wow, I'd never expected that. And in the past year, it's really been bits. A lot of people like bits a lot more than I thought. I thought bits were weird. For the longest, I'm like, bits are cool, but they're kind of weird. A lot of people were like, I love them so much. The vibes are so much better than, like, I don't know, paying with cash. I'm like, okay. It's definitely, I had this conversation with someone where we were talking about interviewing streamers, and I'm like, you know, I need to have a part in my mind palace where I need to understand if I'm talking to a streamer who started streaming before 2020 or started streaming after 2020, because those two opinions are completely different. The vibes from those two different people are completely different. Watch out to get bits. You say the vibes are weird. That was people, I don't know if it's still around, but people really love that. Because it felt like a win-win. What about 2012 streamers like yourself? You're really bitter and Twitch was better in 2012. That's your opinion. Which I don't blame you. Pre-IRL, post-IRL, and pre-VTubers, post-VTuber. That's actually not a bad way to put it either. I think VTubing, the interesting thing about VTubing now that I have to think back and like deprogram myself to realize is VTubing, I mean, post 2020, this is true, but I think VTubing actually accelerated this even more. People love, and I don't mean this in a bad way, people are so much more open with selling out and being like, and viewers are fine with that. Maybe selling out is the wrong word. Selling out is actually the wrong word here. People are so much more comfortable asking for money online with VTubing and other things. Yeah, and that's not bad. And I mean, this is like another I would say also another attitude change. I wouldn't say like that exactly mirrors this, but definitely like the social attitude change around gaming and streaming and everything has changed positively, like incredibly positively in the past 5 years, even in the past 3 years. So like attitudes change, like what sometimes is taboo or whatever, like can change. And I think VTubing, for like the part from idol culture they brought over to streaming, is like, yeah, the part of idol culture where we all celebrate that we're just degenerates spending a lot of money on streamers, we're gonna bring that over. And it's like, okay, that's just part of it now. Pretty gamer bathtub water versus post-game bathtub. Yeah, that's all. That was also, wasn't that in like 2020 as well? Maybe 2018, 2019. Because it was like, for real, it was taboo. I would even say 2014 to 2015 for people to say like, hey, donate to my thing, donate to my channel, donate to my projects. Like that was a little weird for viewers to stomach. They're like, oh, you should be doing this for fun. But now it's like, yeah, you get your affiliate channel and you get cash. Why was that? There are probably a lot of reasons for that. One reason that sticks out in my mind is one reason that I found in a file in my Mind Palace is that I think there were a lot less content creators doing it full time. And so it wasn't as normalized that you could be doing it for a living. That was one. I think like it wasn't very clear probably back at the time that why you would pay money for something like that. Whereas today you kind of see the results like more immediately, whether it's through your emotes or the person can't actually pay the rent or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and even the amount of brand advertising on YouTube channels today is so normalized. And what is interesting to me in like when getting into music YouTube, the amount of people who just get sent gear and can just talk about it, and they're clearly working with a company to kind of promote it, is like, it's like super chill. It's like everyone's like, yeah, this happens, this is what they do. I think some YouTubers now are actually speaking out like it kind of sucks for them because they're getting kind of hate comments for it. I think because a lot of people are getting tired of like the consumer cycle. But yeah, like I think gaming is still tainted by like the journalism, gaming journalism, like, oh, it's not actually journalism if you like do these weird things that go with my standard, but like crazy YouTuber has these opinions and that's fine. I think like gaming has kind of been fucked really hard by whatever weird gamer brain rot has been around gaming journalism for the past decade. But everything post that is like everyone's branding and sponsored by everything else. Gamers that ruin gaming, yes. Trying to think if one thing about streaming is ruined. Honestly though, like I think streaming has like improved. I don't think streaming has been ruined. I think streaming will be ruined. Like in the same way that you could argue YouTube is getting ruined, where like these people, like people who become famous YouTubers, just amass so much money that like consequences don't matter. That's like, I think in the same way streaming is probably ruined in that way. Like, because these are just ways for anyone to just amass a ton of capital, then yeah, like that's probably what can ruin things. Sorry, amass a lot of capital and be shitty about it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter what platform has better features. It matters if they have the right vibe and capital. In the same way that, like, yeah. Ruin is discoverability. There's too many streamers and too much content. It's any platform. Yeah, I think that's, like, for me, status quo. I would say what could be better is, like, I would say, like, I have the positive outlook on that, which is, like, you can always find your corner of the internet. Yeah, so I'd say like a common criticism I hear about streaming now, which I don't really mind, is that streaming doesn't feel like a big family anymore, or like it doesn't feel like one community. It feels like it's a bunch of different communities that feel very confusing to navigate, or there's some parts of the community that you don't want to be a part of. I think that's kind of fine. Like, I think finding your own little corner and chilling there is chill. But that's my personality. I know some people are like, they want it all. And so I can definitely see why people are upset about that. Streamer sex workers? No, but sex workers are always on the forefront of technology / society. It's interesting that you say that streaming is a new concept, because to me it's not, but I think you're probably more correct. Streaming is probably new in the sense that it really met mass appeal only very recently. I need to deprogram my brain to realize that, like, streaming post 2020 was not very, was still very niche. Doesn't it happen to anything gets big? Yes. I like discovering new hobbies and then figuring out what people are mad about currently. Like, I want to understand what people in the music gear universe are mad about now. They're like, oh, it was better in 2016 when X. I want to know what... I want someone to complete that sentence for, like, everything new I learn about. Everyone will be a streamer. Yeah, maybe streaming is ruined in the sense that... it's like the increased privatization and, like, commodification of the self, where like everything you do has to be related to producing content to be monetized, or like, yeah, streaming probably is streaming's probably that. They decoded those cave paintings. What did they say? Did they say, please subscribe to my cave painting? Oh, that's crazy. Gestation links, different animals. That's cool. Dude. I've been watching a lot of Puppet History as like my thing over dinner. History's pretty cool. Also terrible. History's also like terrible for humans, but in general, very fascinating. YouTube is having, I feel like the YouTuber circles I'm watching are having a very interesting realization. Like music YouTube is like the gear YouTubers I'm watching are kind of pushing back against their whole ecosystem. They're like, this whole cycle of me getting new gear, reviewing it, and then like trying to market it for someone is like, they're not liking it because it's just like a cycle of gear acquisition. And music is like, the technology in music is like no longer the limiting factor, right? Like it's not like getting a new Intel processor or anything like that. Like, it's not going to improve your creativity. And then also a lot of them are feeling burned by the algorithm. Like, you have to make videos in a certain way, which is interesting, I think. Like, I hear that argument a lot, that you have to make videos in a certain way, which I kind of half agree with and like half don't agree with. I think there's always a space for original content, but I think it's always easier to play the game and it's always harder to like try to do something new. That's just how things always have been. It's always easier to follow like the path, right, laid out to you than trying to do something new. And I don't think, personally, I don't know, someone in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anyone's had an easier time in anything doing something that was original and different. I don't think anyone was like, I just did something completely different and original and like not what everyone else was doing, and that was way easier. I think people will say, I did something completely different and that helped me stand out and that was great, and now I have all this stuff, but I don't think they would ever say that was easier. Not to say that like people shouldn't be rewarded for their work, but like, yeah. Audiobooks become meta? What do you mean? You mean like reading books, like listening to audiobooks instead of reading books? I feel like if that's what you mean, I think that's already happened. That happened for me. That is happening with like people I know who are getting into like business books, self-help, etc. I had a phase like that too. I listened to a lot of audiobooks. I listened to like a lot of audiobooks for learning how to learn. 5 hour. I've never read 5 Hour Work Week, 4 Hour Work Week. I think my like top kind of tech shill books to read are Deep Learning. They're not even about tech. Deep Learning is really good. I think the authors are kind of canceled now, but It Doesn't Have to Be Crazy at Work was also really good. And I have another one that just says like how to manage your day. I know it's a very generic title. I can't even see the book right now. But all these things kind of say the same thing, which is which I think is a good message, because no one really ever told me this explicitly, which is like the office, the concept of the office is meant to capture a lot of your attention, and your meta job is to create a space to not be constantly distracted by all this. And it's also like a really, I think probably be worth reading now again, because I kind of want to do that, given like TikTok has proliferated even more. And so like we're constantly, like everything is sucking our attention constantly. So like these books just kind of help you understand how to demand to get your own mental space. How to build your mind palace, really. Non-ironically, how to build your mind palace. Yeah, sucking. I'm really good at parkour. That's a little known fact about me. Ashton, you know, I saw something recently that made me think of you. I was getting Gunpla pilled a little bit. I'm still a little Gunpla pilled. But in the same process, I was getting a little Lego pilled, you know, just to do something with my hands. Something creative, but, you know, directed. You know what I mean? Like, I can't paint anything. I can't use my imagination. I'm done. I need to be on rails, but to kind of, you know, just like in the same way, like this parkour video just kind of like massages your mind. I need something to just do with my hands, right? And I saw that there was like a really nice Ashton Martin Lego build, you know, like it's quote unquote for adults because it's complicated, but it's like a really nice model Lego car. I also saw, I didn't share this with you yet, but Aston Martin. Yeah, I just think your name's the real name. I don't know anything about cars. I also saw an Aston Martin dealership in Japan. That was cool. I didn't go inside. You were probably sleeping. Spider-Man Lego or adult Lego? Adult Lego means they can charge $200 for them. You see Aston Martins on the road? Is that possible? Oh, see how good you really are, parkour? I'm amazing. Is that possible? Because like, aren't they crazy expensive? I think so. What I'm trying to say is like, around where I live, there are a lot of Teslas because everyone is Elon pilled and Tesla pilled. Oh, it's not often. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I just haven't been on the lookout for them. Oh, I'd love to see one in real life. Why is hashtag say no to streaming? Oh, it's for artists. Or music artists. I remember when I was playing on Dust 1. I was playing with bots at the time because I couldn't play online. And I got flashbanged in the middle of tons of Dust 1. And I'm like, oh, I have to get out of here. And I navigated perfectly out of the tunnel because I know Dust 1. I knew Dust 1 like better than my own house at the time. And I'm like, wow, I remember thinking I'm such a gamer that I can navigate out of this map completely flashed. I'm sure that's like normal for but I was also like pretty young at the time and I'm like, oh my god. That was like a realization of like how deep how deep you could go. How degenerate of a gamer you could be. YouTube is fun but mostly substanceless. Yeah, and I think watching enough makes you realize like exactly which pieces that you need. The shitty part about music gear is you kind of have to go through a few to really understand. You kind of have to experience it. You have to experience a few things to be like, oh, this is like what I like and what I don't like. Because I did buy like a popular YouTube gear YouTuber thing is like getting the SP404, the Roland sampler. I had it for a little bit and I'm like, this is not vibing. This is not vibing in so many ways, and I just returned it. But it was good that I experienced that. You probably do that in Apex. That is crazy if you could do that in an open world map. Every time I land somewhere in Apex, I'm like, this is a completely new thing for me. You made that mistake with the OP1. I mean, for a long time, I also wanted the OP1 and then I like managed to break out of the Matrix. I just realized that is 1,000,000% an Andrew Tate thing to say. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. I'm so fucking lost. Good night, Easy Cheesecake. Thank you for the resub. Well, here's the good thing, Juliana. If you still have that OP1, depending on when you bought it, and maybe even if you bought it recently, it has gone up in value. It has gone up in value. It 100% has gone up in value. I would bet. You saw him cry like years ago? No! I think, yeah, the good thing about some music gear is like it can go up in value. It can go up. What do I feel about Go XLRs? I haven't used one, so I can't really say. But in general, I will say, like as someone who's never used one and is talking completely out of my ass, I feel no need for one. I feel absolutely no need for a Go XLR because, I mean, I have a pretty shitty interface, but it's fine. I could probably pay like way less than a Go XLR and get a better interface and it would still be fine. And I'm totally fine managing my sliders with my mouse. It could also be true that once I get a Go XLR, I'll be like, wow, sliders Dedicated sliders, game changing. I'm never going back. Never fucking going back. But I'm pretty like mouse and keyboard pilled that I'm fine. I think a lot of people, I think they hit the market really well, which is like, oh, I want to start streaming. Here's the crazy thing I also learned in maybe the past 2 to 3 years is people invest in, and this is like hindsight 2020, really obvious, no duh insight. People spend a lot to invest into streaming. It's kind of crazy to me because I'm just the kind of person who has been interested in streaming for so long that I've known people to just like use, you know, like very like at the time, like there's no such thing as Go XLR. There's no such thing as any of this. So you use whatever you have. So that's the mentality I've just had throughout the whole time. I don't think it's really great anymore because I kind of like just talk myself out of really good tools. I think Go XLR is excellent if it improves your workflow to the degree that you're describing. And that is really valuable. Actually, it'd probably be really nice for me as well, but compared to I think other upgrades I can make, it's like not super high. It's also very for me pretty expensive right now. You need a VR set to do VTubing? You don't need that. Managed to get an SP303 in a box. Dude. That's actually amazing. That's really hype. Yeah, the Flash Media Encoder days, absolutely. I think the other side of this is if you can get the best thing. Also, Coffee Nurse, thank you for the Prime. The other side of this is I'm definitely on the other side of like, if I can just get the nice thing once and never think about it again, that would be my preference. Because I'm already kind of having second thoughts about my interface for other reasons. And now I'm like, should I just get a nice interface for a while? Just do that. Not think about it for the rest of my life. Like there's yeah, so with Gear Acquisition Syndrome, the delusion I sell myself is, oh, if I just get this now, I won't ever think about having to get it later. I won't torture myself by watching these YouTube videos over and over again. I'll edge myself into purchasing it. But usually I just wait and then it goes away. I think, oh, you know what? Now that you brought up the Go XLR with the physical sliders, I kind of have like some ideas. Like if I had physical sliders, I'd probably do more with like funny audio things. Like if I could immediately turn certain audio on and off, and it has like a built-in soundboard, right? I think it would be pretty good. Okay, let's get some lock once I can do this. Having a mixer is nice. Yeah, do you mean like a normal mixer? Like a Hatsune Miku mixer? Yeah, I like sliders. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. All right. All right. All right. This is bad. This is bad. I'm getting gassed into it. Yo, I know Theo is like on the Rodecaster. He's on the Rodecaster vibe. I think, yeah, it's Rodecaster, right? Rodecaster 2. It looks good. I'm actually positive on the Go XLR in that world where I'm pro people just getting the one thing they need so they never have to think about it ever again. But if you want to optimize, yeah, I think one is probably clearly better than the other over time. Okay, I have stayed on past my bedtime. I'll find someone to raid. This is a hard cut. This is a hard cut. Oh god, Twitch front page. Twitch front page. Raid game. Okay, I found someone to raid. I love movement too. Yes, D&D this week. Good talk. Good talk. We made it.
Hi.
Thank you for following. Thank you for Niochaki. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Let me read the subs. Coffee Nurse, thank you for subbing at the Prime. Easy Cheesecake. Oh god. There's so many redeems. Jaruanic, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, thank you for... No, that was... Dude, Twitch's activity feed is gonna give me an aneurysm. Jaruanic, thank you for 3 months. Easy Cheesecake also resub. Coffee Nurse for the Prime. Wait, it doesn't show everything. What's going on? What the fuck? Oh, I just deleted the bar. Being such a... I am being so... Okay, there we go. Zenmaz, thank you for the 23 months. Kledos, thank you for the 7 months 4 days ago. Well, I just read that 4 days ago. Easy Cheesecake, 3 months. Experienced Streamer, thank you for 3 months. Jerionic, thank you for 3 months. Coffee Nurse, thank you for the Prime. Okay, I've read your names 50 times. We did it. Alright. Start the raid. Okay, Picky streaming. What's the raid message? What are they streaming? They're singing. I can't think of anything. Write. You can write. Please use AI. Feel free to write. Feel free to use Chat GPT to write a nice message in AI. Because I can't think of one. Can't think of one. Oh, I know what to write. Mind Palace. Or you can write whatever you want. Thank you. Okay. Oh, last thing. Keep it tuned on Discord for the schedule. Raid is happening. Good night.